Join me as I dive into Pope Francis' shocking secret to unshakable faith and see if I can apply it in my own life. Pope Francis, the 266th Pope of the Catholic Church, is a spiritual leader who has been guiding millions of people around the world with his compassionate and inclusive approach. As the first Jesuit Pope, he has brought a sense of renewal and transformation to the Catholic Church, and his influence extends far beyond the Vatican walls. But what really sets him apart is his unwavering faith, even in the face of adversity. So, what's his secret? How does he maintain such unshakable faith, and can we learn from his example? Many of us struggle to maintain our faith, especially during challenging times. We face doubts and uncertainties, and it's easy to feel like we're losing our way. We might question whether God is really listening, or if our prayers are even being heard. We might feel like we're not good enough, or that our mistakes are too great to be forgiven. And when tragedy strikes, it's natural to wonder why God would allow such evil to exist. It's no wonder that so many people struggle to keep their faith strong, especially when faced with the hardships of everyday life. We might look around at the chaos and destruction in the world and wonder how anyone can still believe in a higher power. We might feel like we're just going through the motions, attending church services or reciting prayers without really feeling connected to something deeper. And even when we do feel that connection, it's easy to let our fears and doubts creep back in. But what if we could tap into a deeper sense of faith, one that's not shaken by the ups and downs of life? What if we could learn to trust in something greater than ourselves, even when the road ahead seems uncertain? It's easy to get caught up in our own struggles and forget that we're not alone. We're part of a larger community of believers who have faced similar challenges throughout history. We can learn from their experiences, and from the teachings of spiritual leaders like Pope Francis. He has spoken extensively about the importance of cultivating a sense of mercy and compassion, and about the need to approach others with empathy and understanding. He has also shared his own personal struggles and doubts, showing us that even the most devout among us can face uncertainty. Pope Francis has also emphasized the importance of prayer and contemplation in nurturing our faith. He has spoken about how he sets aside time each day to connect with God, and how this practice has transformed his life. He has also encouraged us to examine our consciences and to seek forgiveness when we've wronged others. By doing so, we can clear the path for a deeper sense of faith to emerge. But there's something more, something that goes beyond these practices and teachings. There's a secret that Pope Francis has shared, one that has the power to transform our lives forever. The shocking secret to unshakable faith is not what you might expect. It's not about following a set of rules or attending church services every week. It's not even about praying or reading scripture every day. No, the secret is much simpler, and yet much more profound. It's about embracing our own vulnerability, and recognizing that we're not in control. It's about surrendering to something greater than ourselves, and trusting that we'll be guided along the way. It's about cultivating a sense of humility and openness, and being willing to let go of our own ego and desires. This secret is not just about having faith in God, it's about having faith in ourselves, and in the goodness of the world around us. It's about recognizing that we're all in this together, and that we're all struggling to make sense of this crazy thing called life. When we embrace this secret, we can begin to see the world in a new light. We can start to trust that everything will work out for the best, even when we can't see the way ahead. We can start to live with a sense of freedom and joy, unencumbered by the fears and doubts that once held us back. So, what does it mean to live with unshakable faith? It means embracing the unknown, and trusting that we'll be guided along the way. It means recognizing that we're not in control, and surrendering to something greater than ourselves. It means cultivating a sense of humility and openness, and being willing to let go of our own ego and desires. And it means living with a sense of freedom and joy, unencumbered by the fears and doubts that once held us back. Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've struggled with maintaining your faith, or if you're just curious about how to cultivate a deeper sense of spirituality, I invite you to share your experiences in the comments below. What's worked for you, and what hasn't? What questions do you still have about faith and spirituality? And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more videos on personal growth and spirituality. Don't forget to check out our next video, where we'll be exploring the power of gratitude in transforming our lives. Until next time, take care, and blessings.